This is why Lily hates me in the morning.
Good morning. It is Thursday, the 23rd of November. It is Thanksgiving Day. I am, however, unfortunately, or fortunately, I can't really tell which, on my lonesome here in Lima, Peru. And today's going to be a pretty boring day, all things considered. It is going to be a day of waiting and sitting around, reading, and writing. So we're on our way down Calle Berlin to the laundromat because I want to go home with some clean clothes rather than dirty clothes, because that's no fun. Plus, this is the only do-it-yourself laundromat that we've yet found in Peru. I'm sure there are more, but this one's relatively cheap and quick, and you do it yourself. You don't have to drop it off, pick it up the next day, so it's kind of nice. So later on, we'll be heading to the airport, making our way back to Arequipa, and arriving very late at night in the place that we call home. So let's have some fun waiting all day for things. It's gonna be great.
I think about you nightly. Oh, can you tell I'm losing sleep? Oh, what am I supposed to do? It's hard to stay cool. Oh, when you smile at me, and I get nervous every time you speak. My bed's too big for just me. When you turn your eyes, I promise I won't care. Oh, standing by your sister fair. Oh, baby, 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 please. My heart sings to my feet.
So, Calle Berlin is one of my favorite streets to walk down in Miraflores for a couple of reasons. One, you got the Star Trek house, which who wouldn't like that? You also have the Turtle House, and then you have the Cevicheria that has the flags and the cool sea mural, lots of people, lots of things to look at. So it's pretty fun. So we're just about to the laundromat here, and we'll get us some clean clothes. Sounds nice.
Oh, what am I supposed to do? I think about you nightly.
Oh boy. So I no more than got in there and realized I forgot my laundry soap. So now I gotta go all the way back to Manuel's house to get the soap. Shoot.
It's too big for just me. When you turn your eyes, I promise I won't care. Oh, standing by your sister fair.
Okay, while the dryer's doing its thing, let's go see if we can find some maps. It sounds like fun. It is just across the street from Parque de los Gatos, and not far from the laundromat. Let's see if we can do it in 45 minutes.
Oh, standing by your sister fair.
They don't have maps, but they do have this whole downtown thing or downstairs thing that I have not seen before. So I'm gonna check it out.
Standing by your sister fair.
Alrighty, laundry all done, nice and dry, smells nice. So I think, being that it's 20 to 12, it's lunchtime. So we're gonna go to my favorite cafe in Miraflores that is called La Favorita. See you there.
When I look in your eyes, I tend to lose my thoughts.
Okay, now we're headed back home. But on the way there, we're gonna get some cake. So we're gonna go get some cake and go home, get packed up, head to the airport. But we're gonna take a trip through Cat Park on the way.
Get your stare.
back at Manuel's. Very successful cake hunting process. And gonna pack up now. Oof, that cake did a number on me. It's almost 2 o'clock, so I got a little more than an hour. Maybe I'll go down to the park and see that. It'd be kind of silly to come all the way to Lima and not see any of the park. So let's get packed up and ready to roll. All right. Welcome to Parque Yitzhak Rabin. I don't know, that's somebody's name. I'm not sure who they were or what they did. I should probably know that because of the story I'm about to tell you. So this little spot right here is very special to my friend and I. So this is the park and the bench, the very bench where 5 years ago, almost right now, 5 years ago, I proposed to my friend. Asked my friend to marry me. So a couple weeks before that, Lily had gone to Cusco to do some volunteer work and to take some more Spanish classes. And the whole time she was gone, not only was I in school, but I was scouring the city and planning. I knew that I was going to propose to her when she got back to Lima, but I didn't have a ring yet, and I didn't know where it was going to be or how or what. So I spent many days going back and forth to all little artisan spots around the city looking for a ring, and they're all the same, and so I couldn't quite find something that really spoke to me as being a reflection of her, and so I was getting a little frustrated. About 2 or 3 days before she came back to Lima, I went downtown, tried to get out of my comfort zone a little bit, and went to some markets down there that I really didn't have any idea of what was down there. And I found a store that had a bunch of jewelry with Celtic knots and moons and stars, and so it was just absolutely perfect. And I found the ring, and hopefully I got a picture I can show you guys. So she comes back just before Election Day. It was Election Day 2012, and the election happened on, I believe, the 6th. And so this next part of the story requires a little bit of knowledge about Lima. So Lima, from about May or June through October and November, is always cloudy. And the locals gave it the nickname La Gris, which is the gray. It's always cloudy, always cloudy, even misty sometimes. It's gross. It's the winter here, it's not excellent climate. Really humid, not fun at all. So in the entire time that I was here that year, from about June till December, I had seen the sun like 10 times. And so I was searching, I was waiting for a day where the sun would come out, and then I'd try to propose to her when the sun was out. It was nice, it was a nice day, something memorable. So she was set to go back to the States on the 11th of November, and so time was winding down by Election Day. We had spent election night at a friend's house watching the results come in until really early in the morning. It was totally absurd. And the next day, we decided to go for a walk, as we do. When the sun's out, you go for a walk. So I thought, this is my chance, this is my time. Excellent. So I put it in my pocket, and down to the park we went. And we settled on this bench right here, in this park, with this view. And the sun was going down, and it was all pink and orange, and it was really nice. And I asked her to marry me, and she said, well, she didn't say anything at first, but then finally she said yes. But so that was that's the deal. So right now, today, late November, it's Thanksgiving Day. It's nice out. It's gorgeous out, actually. A little bit different than just a month earlier than this. It's always gray. So this is kind of the change of the seasons. But just thought I'd share that story with you. Home sweet home. Feels good to be back in the Dust Bowl. Everything as much as we left it. Thanks for tagging along with me for my kind of boring day, but got to see some stuff. Have a good night.